Good morning, folks. Happy Monday to you. Here we go, the week before Holy Week. Everything begins ramping up, and I always find myself humbled just by the reality of these huge events that we're going to be celebrating in the next couple of weeks, and trying to enter deeply into that and allow God to do whatever He wants to do in my heart. I consider this a time for conversion, for new insight, for change, for just sitting quietly with the Lord in the midst of that, which as a pastor is not an easy thing to do, because we also have a ton of stuff going on at the church in preparation for the holy days of the Triduum and Easter, just the planning that goes into these seasons. So it's one of these kind of push-pull kind of things, but I always try to walk into it with that intent, at least, and that openness to say, all right, Holy Spirit, what do you want to do in me this year? How do you want to continue to change my life and allow these events to conform me more and more to Jesus Christ? So Brett's homily yesterday, redemptive violence. I had never heard about that until he and I and our team were talking about it on Wednesday before the weekend. Good phrase, fine homily. And he ended it by suggesting our homework was Mother Teresa's humility list, which I've used before and I've handed out to many people because I find it really, really powerful. So what I'd like to do, because I'm guessing some of you did not look that up, which I understand, but I'm going to go through it with you once, just briefly, see where God is speaking to you in this, because it does seem indeed, as Brett said so well, that we so easily choose the path of redemptive violence compared to the way of the cross. And yet our Christian faith is reminded and reminds us over and over again that Jesus Christ and Christ crucified is the center of all that we do. So here's the list. Speak as little as possible about yourself. Keep busy with your own affairs and not those of others. Do not interfere in the affairs of others. Accept small irritations with good humor. Do not dwell on the faults of others. Give in to the will of others. Accept insults and injuries. Accept being forgotten and disregarded. Be courteous, even when provoked by someone. Do not seek to be admired and loved. Give in discussions, even if you are right. And choose always the more difficult task. As Brett said very, very well, all of those on that list speak of practicing the way of the cross, not the way of redemptive violence. And yeah, they're tough. They go against the grain a lot. The more we open ourselves to those and remind ourselves of them, the more we begin finding new life. As he ended his homily, is unless a grain of wheat falls into the ground and dies, it cannot produce fruit. So may your life and mine bear a lot of fruit, especially as we walk through these next 2 weeks. Thanks. God bless you.